Ready, Mark? Okay. So that is, of course, my good buddy Mark Junge, the master track rider. He's on the CBR 1000RR-R SP. I'm in the C8 Corvette, and I'm going to try to see just how long I can hang with him. I know it's not going to be for long. That's a beautiful bike. This is a beautiful car, but let's see. All right. I gotta warm these tires up. He's already gone. That is amazing. He barely touches his brakes, and when he does, it's only for a moment. Wow, now he's really cooking. I think my tires are warming up. I'm feeling more traction now. The car doesn't feel like it wants to slide backwards, so now I'm going to try to give it its gusto. And catch that bloody motorbike. Wow. Very hard to do in a car. Even though I can brake a little later, it really doesn't matter. That bike is gone. He's done playing games with me. He's like, you're on your own. I would love to see what my good buddy Mike Lally would do in one of these C8 Corvettes against Mark Junge out here on the track. Because I am just getting pummeled and pummeled 50 ways to Sunday and back. And now he's clear out of my sight, and I'm giving this car all that I can personally give it. I know some of you YouTube racers, look at him, he's gone, would say, you're not doing it. But I dare say for you to come out here and try your luck against a 2021 Honda Fireblade RR-R SP on the track. And now we're done with this exhibition. So there you go, folks. How does a car hang with the motorcycle on a track? Well, it doesn't. It really does not. It was fun, but it taught me a lesson, because I really thought that I'd be able to at least keep up with him and potentially overtake him at some points, but that did not happen. Well, that kind of went like I thought it would. Yeah, geez, no comparison. Yeah. All right, so I just got off the track. I was in the C8 Corvette. Mark Junge, the track expert, was on that beautiful Fireblade, and he totally whooped my arse on this beautiful track at the Nelson Ledges Road course. But as you can see, track wearing gear is totally different from when you're in a car to when you're on a motorcycle. Car riding gear by Alpine Stars, of course, is really lightweight. There's fire retardant in this gear, but it's super light, easy to put on, very comfortable to walk around in all day at the track. The shoes are really awesome too. These beautiful Alpine Stars racing shoes, magnificent, and even the gloves. Very, very comfortable. They look like they feel like they wick away the sweat from the palm of your hands, which is amazing. And this is totally fantastic gear. But let's take a look at these beautiful machines. This one, the 2021 CBR 1000RR-R SP, has very beautiful gauges. I've talked about that numerous times in my CBR videos, but the gauges are very, very similar. If you take a look at that, the gear indicator is prominently placed in the middle. The speedometer is on the right-hand side. If we stroll over here to the beautiful C8 Corvette, and when it's in sport mode, you will see the gauges are very, very similar indeed. And unless there's a recall on this car, the gauges will pop up. There they go. So those gauges, very, very similar. If I put this in drive, it shows you it's in drive. When I put it in manual mode, you see the gear right in the middle and the speedometer on the right. Isn't that crazy how that works? They are both very, very similar. But I had a lot of fun. Let's hear some exhaust notes while we're at it of the C8 Corvette. You know, we're at a track, so we're not going to piss anybody off. That damn thing sounds good. And I'm sure you want to hear an exhaust note of the beautiful CBR 1000RR-R SP, so I'm going to give you what you want. This bike still has the stock exhaust, so yeah. So there we go. I'm going to get out of this gear, get into my motorcycle track riding gear, and ride this beautiful beast on the track. Okay, so as you can see, there is a big difference from track motorcycle gear from the track car gear. Instead of fire retardant, now I have an airbag vest to protect me should I go down. I have lots of armor, and this is a beautiful Alpine Stars get up. The gloves are more durable. They have protection for the knuckles and everything else. And the boots protect the ankle in case you were to go down. But here we are. Finally, my turn to ride the CBR 1000RR-R SP at Nelson Ledges Road Course. Don't expect me to ride it as fast as Mark Junge did. It's just not going to happen. But I will give you a good show nonetheless, and we're going to see how this thing performs. So, I'll get on it, mount it up. I'm excited because this is supposed to be a very nice track motorcycle. Mark Junge really raves about it, loves it out here at Nelson Ledges, and I'm really curious myself to see how it performs. Now, we all know on the filthy streets where I'm the king of smackdowns, this motorcycle is absolutely amazing. Very fast. Once you get past the flat spot and get this bike revving over 7,000 RPM, it is indeed a sick savage. But enough babbling, let's see how it is on the track. Still feeling that awesome comfort. That hasn't changed. The bike still reminds me of the 2020 S1000RR. Okay, so here we go. A round or two on the Fireblade at Nelson Ledges, and I gotta put this thing in first gear to really give it some run. As I follow my good buddy Chris Horton on his Yamaha R1, but the quick shift and auto grip on the track, and I have it in the smooth setting. It's absolutely butter. And this beautiful lean suspension is great on the track. You don't feel it as much on the street, but you can definitely tell it's a premium upgraded suspension by the way that it switches back and forth. What a blast! What an absolute absolute blast to ride on the track. And this is a bumpy track, and that magnificent Orleans handles it great. As you see, the throttle is absolutely smooth. There's no chop or anything. We gave it some braking, and I had to get her down in the first, because one of my favorite parts of this track is, you know me, I'm the smackdown king, is the front straight where you can give it a run for its money. And the traction control is amazing. When it needs to intervene, it does it in a great fashion. It's not very abrupt, you don't really feel it. And in fact, I wouldn't know what's happening if I didn't see the lights flashing or the beautiful thin film transistor gauges. Magnificent, magnificent motorcycle this is, on the track and the street. Look at that power you've got. Bike is outstanding in the track environment, just like it's great on the street. The tall gearing is actually very nice for the track, because you don't find yourself, well, at least at my skill level, gear hunting. You can pretty much take this track in second, third, and fourth gear. Very comfortably. I like to hang out in second gear right here, because when I spin around, I want the power. I want it immediately. I want it right now. Can't go wrong if you want to purchase this beautiful machine. Now, it will be improved once the ECU flash is available, and you can have more of that vicious power. But for right now, this is a great machine.
All you guys do. Nobody went off track.
Bikes, so that's good.
Yeah, I know that. Randy whooping everybody's ass as usual. Between the two of you, I'm sure, right?
Actually, yeah. Today He was good.
Yeah. For a big guy, for a big 250-pound weightlifter, hell yeah.
I'm shrinking up. I'm trying to go faster.
Yeah, but look at their machines. Really nice. We got a Yamaha R1 here. This person also has a modern 2020 Yamaha R1, but that's his track bike. And then my good buddy Ken has the beautiful Hockenheim Silver S1000RR that he purchased from our good friends at Sills Motor Sales, with those beautiful M rear sets that are going to be on my M1000RR. Lots of cool bikes. We got a ZX, I believe ZX10 over there, and some other cool machines. And everybody at this point is packing up. Bob Miller, he doesn't like to be on my videos, but I'm going to feature him. this is the guy over the years that owns that beautiful HP4 Race. And he never lets me put him in the video, but hell, now's the time. He's in the video. And my brothers are here too. And there's the Honda Fireblade. But let's talk to Mark Junge and see how he feels about that beautiful, beautiful motorcycle as I sniff Bob Miller's oxygenated racing fuel as he loads his bike. And of course he uses the pit bull restraint systems, only the best. So Mark, you're back from your death-defying joy rides in both the C8 and the CBR 1000RR-R SP. Let's talk about the bike first.
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
I'm fortunate enough to get to ride a lot of people's stuff, and this was the one bike that I haven't been on yet. The BMWs, you know, definitely the Suzuki GSX-Rs, so that's like home to me. The new R1, the Aprilia, the Ducati V4R. I get a really good opportunity to have some fun and try all the new bikes out. And everything is really good. And every bike has something that it does a little bit better than the other bikes. This bike, I didn't really get enough laps on it, and it's kind of restricted in second gear.
Yes.
And so it's hard to ride how you want to ride it.
Yes.
But I think uncorked, that thing's going to be a beast.
Wow.
So, chassis felt great.
The suspension, the beautiful
I mean,
leans.
stock tires is, you know, you're only going to go so fast with stock tires.
Yes.
But it felt. I rode the previous model to this, and this thing definitely has a rush compared to that bike. So it gets it going pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's
quick shift auto blip gauges, all that stuff.
yeah,
TFT.
Yeah, the dash. You know, they keep getting the dashes bigger and bigger. So
Yes.
it definitely is a beautiful dash.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's got the same brakes pretty much, so it's braking the same as every other bike.
Yep.
But you know, street tires, you only can go so fast with stock tires on it.
Yes.
So it was pretty loud for the stock pipe too.
Yeah. That thing still has a catalytic converter embedded inside of it. We're going to put a complete full system on it probably next week. It's going to be a Krapovich as well, but for what that is, that's great. So me trying to chase you, I was in the Corvette, you were riding this, didn't happen. You know, you just got out on me big time. Part of that is because I'm not a great car track driver, but most of it is the skill of this motorcycle and yours.
Yeah, I mean, stock to stock, motorcycle is going to beat a car on track.
Yes.
But you know, so you put some slicks on a car and it's gonna change. I had Tommy Byrne chase me here in a Ferrari, and that was interesting.
Yeah. What bike were you on?
One of my Suzukis.
Nice.
So I still gapped him in the back straightaway, but he did everything he could to get back on me by the front straightaway. So,
wow.
And that was a full Ferrari with slicks race car.
Wow.
So
that's sweet. And so you do track coaching and all that kind of stuff for folks, right?
Yeah, I do one-on-one stuff, car and motorcycle. I'm a car instructor at Mid Ohio, and I run the bike school there. So, so I can do a lot of data coaching, do a lot of video coaching. People send me videos and they send me data, and I go over it with them, even if I'm not there. They could be at a different track and send me the data, and I'll go over it with them. So.
Sweet. I'm going to put a link to how they can get in touch with you in the description of this video. So there we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man, Mark. Appreciate it always. All right, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this really fun-filled video of my C8 Corvette trying to chase my CBR 1000RR-R SP. Me riding the bike on the track for the first time, and my good buddy Mark Junge driving the car and riding the bike. Everybody had a great time, and it was a fantastic event. That CBR is an amazing machine. I can't wait until the ECU is flashed and the power is unlocked, and it's going to be even more amazing. All right, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell, and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. All right, folks, I'm glad you enjoyed this video. There's going to be more videos like this of me riding my amazing collection of super bikes and my beautiful C8 Corvette on the track near you. So you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks for viewing, folks. We'll catch you next time on the 650 Eve YouTube channel.